Indonesia is an archipelago of over 17,000 islands located between Indian and Pacific Oceans. Due to the humid equatorial climate and being part of the Pacific Ring of Fire, the landscape of Indonesia consists of dense rainforests, hundreds of volcanoes, waterfalls, and stunning coastline with coral reefs around the islands. The country has a rich history and cultural heritage. The Indonesian population is very diverse in terms of ethnicity, language, and religion. Islands very much differ from each other. I have spent 6 weeks in this fantastic country visiting islands of Java, Bali, Nusa Penida and Gili Air, just a tiny part of this vast archipelago. The biggest Indonesian island, Java, is famous for its national parks and cultural heritage. Close to the city of Yogyakarta, there are two most famous temples of Indonesia. The biggest Buddhist temple in the world, Borobudur, and the country's large Hindu temple complex, Prambanan. To Yogyakarta, you can easily get by plane from Jakarta or Bali. While visiting the city of Yogyakarta, don't miss Alun-Alun. It is a city park. Every evening you can try their local street food and enjoy colorful light cars. Next, I took a train to Mank city in East Java. I have included it in my plan for 2 reasons. The city itself is very interesting. Lots of going on and it's a good stop for a couple of days in Java. You can visit the Rainbow Village and the Blue Village. They used to were slums areas, but students from local university have painted them to help to attract tourism. This idea worked, the neighborhoods are now often visited, and small entrance fees support local communities. Mank is also a good base for visiting Mount Bromo. Mount Bromo is one of the most active Indonesian volcanoes. I have joined a Jeep sightseeing tour from Mank. They usually start around midnight to catch the sunrise from the viewpoint, overlooking the whole Tengger caldera. If you're lucky, you may be able to see 6 different volcanoes. Unfortunately, we didn't see active Mount Semeru far in the horizon. After the sunrise, you are going to drive inside the caldera to take a small hike to the crater of Mount Bromo. There you will really feel and hear the earth breathing. My last stop on Java was Bayuwangi to see Kawah Ijen. Kawah Ijen is a volcano famous for blue fire. Unfortunately, it was not a good night to observe it due to the heavy rain, but I recommend trying as apparently it looks incredible. I can't deny I was waiting to slow down after constantly changing places in Java. To get to Bali, I took a ferry from Bayuwangi, and then someone luckily offered me a ride to my next stop, Ubud. Ubud is a cultural and spiritual center of Bali. It can definitely bring some mixed feelings. Filled with Hindu temples and smell of incense, Ubud attracts crowds of tourists, and the charm of the place is being harder to find between shops, European-style cafes, and taxi drivers offering trips every corner. However, the magic is still there, and the place is very special. It shouldn't be missed. Have a walk around and go away from the main road, take some trips as Ubud is very well connected with the rest of the island. You can rent a scooter or take a ride with local mototaxi drivers to visit nearby rice terraces, temples or coffee plantations. One of the most popular are Tigalang rice terraces. They are stunning but also commercialized. You can find there many restaurants and bars with pools overlooking terraces. Alternatively, there is one similar but less touristic place nearby called Jatiluwi Rice Terraces. Not a long ride from Ubud, there is famous water temple. There you can take part in a purification ceremony. If you feel like more sightseeing, take a trip to Royal Palaces and Gardens Tirta Ganga and Taman Uyung. Another popular place to visit is Lempuyang Temple with famous Gates of Heaven photo spot. Bali is full of magic temples and you will have many chances to witness some traditional ceremonies. If you want more cultural experiences, try to see Kecak dance. It is Balinese Hindu dance and music drama. Another beautiful performance is traditional legong dance. It is this most graceful dance combining detailed and complicated steps and expressive eye movements. My favorite place to stay in Bali was Uluwatu, where you can find the best beaches on the island. It is a surfer's mecca and there is a reason for that. If you ever thought about trying surfing, you are in the right spot. One more place I chose to visit in Bali was Lovina. Between May and January, dozens of dolphins pass nearby. Get ready for an early boat ride from Lovina beach and you won't be disappointed. Nusa Penida, a short ferry ride from Bali, is famous for breathtaking views, crystal waters and excellent diving spots. The island is perfect for a couple of days. Rent a scooter and drive around discovering cliffs, beaches. A must-do is mentioned diving. It is a great spot to swim with giant manta rays. Gili is a small archipelago near Bali. I stayed in Gili Air for a couple of days. It is a quiet island where there are no motor vehicles. Bikes are the main means of transport. It is a very relaxed place with stunning views for other islands, best sunset and coral reefs just few meters from the beach. Besides shore snorkeling, I really recommend joining snorkeling tour during which you will also visit Gili Meno and its surroundings. Java, Bali, Nusa Penida and Gili differ, so if you like mix of culture, nature, city, village, comfort and off-the-beaten-track experiences, this part of Indonesia is just perfect for that. I will include some practical tips, accommodation and transports in the description of this video. I hope you enjoy it.